Hello, everyone. Thank you again for joining us for another Divination Wednesday. We read cards, charms, wellness runes, witches runes. We might even do a little astrology today. It's up to the spirits and you to decide what will be your reading. Thank you again for joining us. If you would be so kind as to take this time to share out this video and leave a like, we'd greatly appreciate it. Sit back and enjoy the show. I'll be with you shortly.
This one's for you, my amazing crew. Let's go. Thank you for the love, the likes, the shares, the views. You've shown you care. You hit the bell, you're always there from the board, I swear. You lift me higher, video by video, stream by stream. We're just getting started, we will continue to grow. I couldn't ask for a better spot. Started with a dream and a single post. Now we build fans I love the most. You click subscribe and you stayed a while. Dropped a comment and made me smile. Every follow means the world to me. You're the reason this channel's free to be creative, bold and true. Every moment's thanks to you. And to my channel members, you're all gold. Backing me with every story I've told. You went above and beyond. You hit that join button with pride. You stand by my side with every stream and video post. So here's a toast for the people I like the most. You keep sharing your ideas. You're part of the story, name by name. From loyalty badges to behind the scenes. You're the heart of all my creativity, videos and streams. To every member who joined the crew, I see you and appreciate all you do. You're not just fans, you're family. This channel exists because of you and your belief in me. Yeah, this one's for you. Benny Rocco, Danny, Kim, Skinner and Diane, Eddie and Jen, Kathy, Lisa, Deidre, Christina, Mary B, Kelly, Crystal, Charlotte, Autumn, Fancy, and Black Dragon too. Just to name a few. Thank you to my amazing crew. Thank you for the love, the likes, the shares. With every view you've shown you care. You hit the bell, you're always there. From the bottom of you to you, I swear. You lift me higher, video by video, stream by stream. We're just getting started, we will continue to grow. I couldn't ask for a better squad friend.
Okay, where is everybody? Hello, everybody. Sorry, I had a little problem with the people upstairs. They were saying it was too cold, but I had the heat on 68. Then my aunt called me. They're calling me about the heat. I'm like, it's on 68. They don't want me to touch the heat. They want me to leave it on 68. my aunt, right? But they're saying it's too cold. So yeah, whatever. So I was fighting a little with that. So that's why I'm late. So yeah, apologies. Oh, Tired's got the list for me. Let me write it down real quick before the chat moves up and I can't see nothing. So we have Nina, Robert, Tired, Roxanne, Kelly, Jen, Josh. Jen's not here? I'm surprised. We'll put Jen because then that'd be 3 J's in a row. Because I'm sure she's coming. Erica, you want a reading? Hi, Kathy, love. How are you? Hey, Suzanne. Okay, wait. Let's put Erica and then Jen. Erica. Because I know Jen's coming. I'd be surprised if she didn't. I added Petrazi, yes. I did. So we have Nina, Robert, Tired, Roxanne, Kelly, Jen, Josh, Erica, which is Petrazi. So sorry. Yes, that's what we got. So I hope everybody's well. I hope you're not all snowed in. And hi, Janelle and Regina. Be the last one? Sure, Regina. I'll put you last. Oh, and he changed his channel. I don't know why he had a problem. So he has a new channel. If I could get the new channel, I'll put it in the... I don't know if he's been doing anything with the new channel. Let me see. But I know he has a new channel. And I know I subscribed, but I don't know where it is. Let me see. There. Hey, I don't want to hear myself, god damn it. Unless he took down that one too, the newer one. I don't know. Haven't seen him in a while. But I swore he had a new one. He came on and I monetized him because he said he had a new channel. Oh yeah, here. Share. Okay. For you, Anne. Sorry. Yes, Janelle, you could have a reading. There we go. Okay, where's my... Okay, here we go. Sorry, there's the link. Hi, Pam. How are you, sweetheart? Hi, Evie. Hi, Fancy. Okay, who are we adding? We're adding Janelle. Is there anybody else we're adding? Let me know. Pam, do you want a reading, love? And Fancy, let me know. Why did the wrench turn to a blue box? I don't know. That's a YouTube problem. That seems to be a YouTube problem. Let me move my ashtray in this and the coffee, because you know what will happen? I will knock everything down and that will be a disaster. So yeah, we don't want any of that shit. Because I definitely will knock it down. I need another little table here. Or a stool or something so I can put my coffee on and not worrying about knocking it. How about I put it here? There we go. Okay. Who's first? We have Nina. Nina. Oh, Evie. Evie wants a reading, don't you, Evie? Oh, housework and shopping. I'll catch you another day. Okay, Evie. Sorry, I know I was late. Are we the same? Yes, we're the same, except Regina's going to go at the end because that's what she said. She said she would like a reading at the end. I love you too, Evie. Okay. Nina's getting animals. So there we go. Oh, there you go, Anne. Yeah. I don't think he really posted anything yet, but the weather's been crazy where he is, just like where I am. So, you know. Add Robert too. I have Robert. I have Nina, Robert. I'm going to read the list one more time. Nina, Robert, Tired, Roxanne, Kelly, Jen, Josh, Erica, which is Petrazi, Janelle. I put Jen just in case, and Regina. Pam wants a reading. Okay, so then it would be Janelle, Pam, and Jen if she comes in, and then Regina. Very good. It's a different Robert, Christina. Oh, no. Well, we better put then a different Robert number. Robert. I didn't know it was a Robert number 2. Okay. Listen. I got it. All right. This is the biggest collection of Yes. Oh, we better make Lucky a moderator too. Because otherwise you can't check anybody out when they come. Okay. Here we go. Let's go for Nina. We had snow, ice. Oh no. Which one did you want? Yep, moving on up. No, I'm white. Do you not want to be a mod? It's up to you. I like it so that, you know, you can check people out if they come in channels if you want. Oh, well, I'm blue. Oh, it's Robert Perez. Robert, I put you on the list, darling. Sorry. I didn't know. I didn't see you. Okay, here we go. I'll read the list one more time, and then we're on to Nina. Nina, Robert, Tired, Roxanne, Kelly, Jen, Josh, Petrazi, Janelle, Pam, Robert Perez, Regina. And then Jen if she comes in. And we're all good. You're welcome, honey. I'm sorry. I did not see you. Okay, so here we go. Your first card is an elephant. And the elephant is fearless and unafraid. Fearless and unafraid, I embrace every new challenge. Elephants are known for their remarkable memory. This strong memory is linked to nostalgia as it allows us to revisit past experiences and hold on to the memories. Their wisdom and calm demeanor is a reflection on the passage of time and the accumulation of experience. See the future through the eyes of a child. Not everything is black and white. There are lots of colors in between. So step off the straight and narrow path and jump onto one less traveled. Okay, Nina. Your next one is the zebra. I don't really remember reading the zebra. The zebra is steady steps. Every step is firm and steady, guiding me towards my future. Zebras represent themes of freedom, individuality, and trickery. As a guide, they help with balance, agility, and disconcernment. Love, light, and laughter should be the constant. Relinquish fear, hate, and self-doubt. You are looked after and loved. Take up a hobby like grazing in the grass and picking leaves off trees. Just find something you love and do it. Groom yourself at a spa or travel like a zebra. Ooh, that's a nice one, Nina. And then you have the turtle, which is the flame in my heart. The flame in my heart never dies, driving me forward. Turtles are revered as symbols of longevity, wisdom, patience, and prosperity. As a guide, they help with determination and perseverance. There are paths upon paths. There are paths upon paths. They zig, they zag, cross each other, and even flow into one another. Focus on the one you're on. Keep moving forward. If you have to shift path, then do so. You have the knowledge inside, so you are already armed with all the answers. Clarity is not always offered. So if you feel something in your heart, go with it. You don't always have to look for clarity because it's not always there. Okay. That was Nina. And now let's see what your guide has for you, Nina. And Fancy has 2 questions? Yes. Okay, let's see what we got for Nina. Hi, Lynn. Okay, Nina, here we go. There's a time when you really just have to stop, not slow down, stop, and really take stock of everything and everyone around you, and then revamp your situation. When you're overly busy or running around like a chicken without a head, you can't truly see what moves around you. Hmm. Okay, and do you have a question? Does Nina have a question for me? Because we gotta make sure about the question. Yes. Oh, the answer is yes. Okay. The answer to your question is yes. Okay. That was for Nina. And I hope that made sense. You're obviously in a situation which is moving too fast and you're missing information, or you're about to be in a situation where that's going to happen. So I hope it made sense. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Making cocoa. Okay. Yes, it does. Okay, good. I saw your little question mark face and I was like, Okay, so now we have Robert number 1. What would you like to read for Robert Madison? Ooh, okay. Me now, that's you. Robert Carr. Here we go. You're going to get some chips today, which is always fun. Chips. Let's see what the chips have to say. Yep. Okay. Let's see what the chips have to tell you. So the first one you got is the rabbit, which is number 23, the rabbit. Okay. You will soon come across a surprising new friend who will show you kindness and care. They may not stay in your life for a long time, but you'll find yourself improved by them. Ooh. Then you have the snake. The snake is an unexpected incident that will reveal an acquaintance's true nature for better or worse. You should take heed of it. Okay. Then you have the thimble, which is number 28. The thimble, which is a new acquaintance influences your future in the short term. So that's two, the bunny and that somebody's going to come into your life and, you're not going to be super close with them. They're going to be an acquaintance, but they're definitely going to make an impact on you. You may find them strange at first, but take a second look before forming an opinion of them. Then you have the seashell. A sudden change will be made to your plans, turning you from your path. Try not to be disappointed. It's for the best. Oh. And then you got the apple, which is an act of kindness you performed a long time ago is fondly remembered by its recipient to this day. Even now, you might find that it will bear fruit. Oh, nice. Okay. Yes. Robert, let's see. Madison, what do you have for Robert today? Okay, short and sweet. Madison says there is a chance you may find yourself in a new situation or in new territory that you're really not used to. But don't shy away from new things. They can be awesome. Okay. So you have something fun coming up. Okay, and I'm assuming you have a question for me. Is there a question? Okay, is the answer yes? Okay. The answer to your question is yes. Okay. Um, yes. Okay. I don't know. Nina says good luck to you, Suzanne, and I'm giving you a good luck too. Hi, Paula, darling. How are you? Next, we have tired. What do you want to read for Miss Tired? You're going to get the oracles of the fairies today. Add Lynn, of course. Hi, Jen. I did add you. um, I did put you. Oh. Okay, here we go for tired. We're shuffling. This one. Okay. Here we go. Your first card is hope. Hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. And your next one is precious time. I wonder if we could put this down. So, no. Sorry, you just get the light reflection. Precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste other people's time either. Ooh, then you have tree wisdom. So tree wisdom, this tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound it makes. Well, that's nice. Okay. Now let's see the message for tired. By the way, if Lori comes in, Lori sent me a package of notebooks so we can continue reading on and on for you guys. I didn't open it yet, but she had told me it was coming and I got it today. So thank you to Lori. All right, Manny, what do you got for tired? Okay. Always a long one for tired. Tired. Your let's try that again. Your revelations are becoming clearer, and you are and you are and your I can't even read my own writing. Let's try this one more time. Your revelations are becoming clearer and are showing you how they figure into the bigger picture. Don't fret over the small things, or even if you don't understand one or two little things, because they will become clearer when you're discovering more and more. Okay. Hopefully that was understandable to you. And no, the answer is no. No, wait. Does she have a question? Let's go first. You have a question? Yes. Okay. The answer to her question is no. Okay. I think the answer to your question is no. Yeah. The answer to your question is no. Pretty sure that's what they were telling me. So at first I thought you didn't have a question, but I think you have a question, but the answer is no. So, hi, Kelly, darling. I gotta pay attention. It's my turn. Yes, that was tired. And now we have Roxanne. So, now we just did tired. Then we have Roxanne, Kelly, Jen, Josh, Patrazi, Janelle, Pam, Robert Perez, Jen, Fancy with 2 questions, Lynn and Regina. And I hope I got that right. Let me just make sure I did. Okay. Pam. Oh, I put Robert Perez right before Jen because technically he was here first. Okay. Fancy with 2 questions and then yeah, so I was really close. Hi, Josh. Ooh, I took a nice shower yesterday. So now we have Roxanne. Okay, what are we reading for Roxanne? Animals. Okay. Here we go, Roxanne. Animals for you. Ooh, Led Zeppelin's always good. I think I have to say, I think like the group that I liked the most songs from and I liked listening to was Journey. I also did like Metallica back in the day, but I think now my taste for Metallica might have dulled down a little because I'm older, but I could still listen to Journey all the time. All right, let's see what we got for Roxanne. This is what we got? Okay. So here we go. Your first one is the sloth. And the sloth is light in adversity. In adversity, I still find the direction of light. Sloths symbolize calm, relaxation, and a grounded, intentional approach to life. Spiritually, the sloth is associated with failure to fully engage with life's purpose and opportunities for growth. The bell is tolling, and it will ring in something interesting and new for you. Keep your eyes opened and keep an opened mind. Don't shut it before you fully explore all your options.
Live life like you never lived it before. Dance around singing badly and love it. No plus one is needed to make you happy. You do you. So make sure, you know, you take care of yourself while you're taking care of everyone else, darling. Then you have courageous steps, and that's the flamingo. Each step is filled with courage, no matter how far ahead. Flamingos are symbols of balance, grace, vitality, and community. As a guide, they help with seeking harmony and emotional expression. For the love of your soul, value your inner self. Step backwards um, and relive your spiritual journey to find where you are on your path, where you left your truest self. Life has just begun for your young soul. There is still much to learn. Lucky for you, the flamingo is a great teacher. Stir up the bottom of your body of water and see what comes loose. Then you have continuous progress with the ferret. Each day I get closer to my goal than I was the day before. Ferrets embody the word fearless. As an animal totem, they represent vigor, playfulness, optimism, and friendliness, associated with curiosity, adaptability, and mischievous energy. Life has a lot to throw at you. It's okay to be upset, but don't fear. There are always people in the same boat as you. You are never alone. Some things are just meant to be, while others are meant for you to deconstruct and make them what you want them to be. Go, you got this. So that was two that was cheering you on. Do what makes you happy. Um, Go stir up the bottom and see what like. Don't worry, you got this. So they're cheering you on there with those cards. So let's see what your message is for her. Um, okay, Roxanne, let's get you a new sheet of paper. Wow. Okay, Roxanne, there's not too much to say today. You know in your heart what's going on and how to proceed. In fact, you have already started to make subtle moves towards a brighter future. We are here when you call. Don't be afraid or slighted to speak to us when need be. Ooh, I love that. Okay, does Roxanne have a question for us? Let us just see. Yes, you have a question. And yes, the answer is yes. Okay. Yes to your question. Okay. Fabulous. Yes. Not flamingo. Flamingos can't dance. Yes, Jin, it was a gorgeous reading. Mm. Okay, next we have Kelly, then Jin. So we will do Kelly's reading, and then I'll take a quickie little break. Um The bowel room. That's a good one, Suzanne. Okay, here we go for Kelly. What do we got, Mar? Okay, fairies for you, Kelly. You burped? That hot chocolate was good, huh? Did you have hot chocolate or did you have chocolate milk? Fancy. Oh, okay. They threw the cards upside down. They just do not want me to see. Which one? What your reading is. Okay, I'm going to be as surprised as you are. So, first card is, oh, you have precious time too. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste other people's time either. Next is, wow, you kind of have the same reading as Tired today. Tree wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insight and answers through the sound it makes. And then your last one, believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Okay. I shuffled them a lot too, so it wasn't like those were for her. Okay. They were for you. So let's see. Oh, just 1 second. They had a question for me. Good night, Tired. Thank you so much for helping with the list, darling. Okay, let's see what the message is. Sorry, I had someone talking to me, so I had to stop for a second to see what they needed. Okay, here we go. Kelly, interesting. The moon is quiet, yet the storm is coming. This will change the moods of many people, even the people around you. You know, the universe has an immense impact on humans' energy. You know better than anyone. So have patience with people and yourself in the upcoming weeks. So obviously there's going to be a little shift and you're going to be affected, or the people around you at least. So you just have to unfortunately take the storm as it happens, but just know it's going to pass as it came. So kind of just, ride it out. It's going to be a good 3 weeks, they said, of annoyance. Hi, Krista Marie. How are you, honey? So, yeah, sorry about that. Sorry, Kelly. Okay, you have a question. The answer is yes. Okay, and the answer to your question is yes. No? Wait. They're changing their mind here. She has a question. Okay, the answer to her question. Oh, the answer to your question is no. I'm sorry, honey. I got that wrong. So the answer to the question was no. Okay, sorry. You had a question, but the answer to your question is no. Okay, there we go. No. Sorry. Makes so much sense. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Have you been following the moon? Is it going to come into some kind of craziness? Okay. Quick break for 1 second. Just because I have to drink some water, and yeah, and then we'll come back and then we'll do gin. Is that fine? Welcome back, Lynn. Maybe we'll put something like oh, what did I do? Oh, thank you so much, Kelly. Okay, where am I? I'm here somewhere. Okay. Oh, Fancy. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Okay. Next we have gin. So, Mo, what do you want to read for Jin? Jin, he really just likes the regular cards. Whatever's closest to the regular. I leave these out just for you. I'll leave them out for you. Oh, welcome back, Robert Perez. Okay, let's see what we got for Jin. Okay. Yeah, he likes the ones that are closest to the regular tarot because he knows what they mean, right? And that's just, it's the way he likes it. I assume that you and him are alike in the way that maybe you don't love changing so much. Like you kind of like what you like, and you're like, no, that's okay. I like this. I don't want to try that. I feel like the guides are like they're sure, Krista, Krista, is that your NH girl, Krista? What happened to your other channel? Listen, don't try to confuse me, Krista. And Sammy's here. Hi, Sammy. I don't know where Sammy came from, but hello, Sammy. Oh, maybe I'm not on the stupid all chat. All messages. There's Sammy. Yeah, so that's what I feel. Okay, here we go. This way. Okay, so the first one you got is the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands, lay your burden down, readjust, release, reduce, get your priorities straight, delegate some responsibility, and prioritize. Don't take too much stuff on all at one time. This way, you mean? Okay. And the next one is the 5 of Swords, which is shifting the energy. So change it up. Conquer self-doubt, embrace change, do it differently, make amends, surprises, variety, unexpectedness. Okay. It took a while, but yes, I've been using this to watch movies. Okay, yeah, I know. You know how I go. It's not like Krista is not a normal name, It's just then the Marie hit me and I'm like, oh, that must be NH girl. Krista. All right, the next one you got is the Page of Coins. And the Page of Coins is laying a foundation, setting goals, being grounded, great prospects, the study of magic, good news, faithful and ambitious and hard work. Oh, those were all good cards. All right, so let's see what the message is. Hey, Jason, how are you, darling? I hope you're well. Jin didn't want to give it up, but I'm just curious if he you did get the card Embrace Change too. Maybe your guide should take that hint too. Next week you read a different one. He's like, no. Okay, what do you got for Jin, Mo? Okay. Jin, you can be a little stubborn at times, like your guide. You can be a little stubborn at times. And it's really good to be passionate and stick to your guns a lot of times. But at other times, it may be counterproductive not to make a little bit of a compromise of sorts. Go with your heart, but no, there can be a little leeway or give and take without going against yourself. Okay, now let's see if Jin has a question for us and what the answer is. He has a question. Okay, and the answer is yes. Okay, and yes to your question. Yes to your question. Everybody could be stubborn. I'm the most stubborn person there is. If I think that I'm right, you're not changing my mind. and that's, I think that's how everybody is actually. But there's something that you're going to have to, there's one particular thing he's talking about though that is a situation where you're going to have to give a little, and if you don't, it's like you'll lose more than gain basically. But it's only that one situation. So the answer to your question was yes. And like I said, I'm the last one to talk because I'm just as much. Probably more because I'm an Aries. Yeah. And now we have Josh. You're welcome. Oh, it's probably contractual stuff. Well, that's a true story. And I'm just a messenger. Don't kill the messenger. Don't kill the messenger. Yeah. Does someone know a Joe? By the way, there is a Joe here that's been trying to talk my ear off. Does anybody know a Joe? A gentleman, Joe. Anyway, I feel like he's somebody's brother. Did someone have a brother named Joe that passed away? It might be somebody who's not in the chat, but that I know. You know a Joe, Nina? Okay. He wanted to talk to he wanted to talk to somebody, and he was saying, "Oh, I'm the brother," but so I don't know. Does the Joe you know have a sister or a brother? Like, do you know the sister? Do they have a sibling that you know? They're trying to talk to their sibling, I think. But they might be trying, if you know their sibling, they might be trying to give the message to you. I'm just curious. Have a good evening, Roseanne. Are you leaving, Rosanna? Or is Suzanne leaving? Oh, we'll see, Josh. No, no. Hi, Rosanna. How are you, Rosanna? Oh, she meant good evening, like hello there. Okay, you just got there. There. It's not for me, I don't think. Okay. I don't know, but if anybody has knows a Joe who has a sibling, he's trying to talk to his sibling, I think. He wants somebody to pass a message to his sibling. but I don't know. What's your sibling's name? Your sibling's obviously alive. What's your sibling's name, Joe? Ronald? Okay, so it's a brother. You're Ronald's brother, and you're Joe? Okay. Joe, I don't know, but um if we if it sounds familiar to anybody, let me know. Okay, now I'm still here. Okay, Suzanne, you know what? I got confused because you said good evening, so I thought you were leaving. I thought somebody was leaving. How are you, Rosanna, by the way? Thanks for coming in. Okay, now we have Josh. Okay. Josh. Okay, man, what do you want to read for Josh? Oh, okay. You're going to get the regular ones too. Hey, you got snowed in. You hate it? Are you in New York now, Rosanna? I'm in New York too. I'm in Queens. We didn't get snowed in, but I haven't been going out because it's too damn cold. And my son shoveled nice so I could get out of the house, potentially. And everybody shoveled on this block so I could go down the road. But the problem is, you know where you cross the street? This one? You know where you cross the street? Everybody kind of piled it up against the sidewalk. And on the corners, they piled it up on, the walkways. So you can't really walk anywhere. But hi, Adam. Good to see you, darling. We're looking for another card for Josh. Here we go. All right. Let's see what we got. Here we go for Josh. So you have the autumn equinox. Prepare for change. The timing is in a few months. Make long-term plans. Express gratitude. This is all for like fall and harvest kind of thing. So interesting. Autumn equinox. Then we have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is emotional imbalance. Irrational, extreme, wallowing, imbalance, fostering codependency, melancholy, all that kind of stuff is the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Eight of Cups. You want it on this side? Eight of Cups, lack of direction. Staying for the wrong reasons, in limbo, faking happiness, and being dishonest with yourself and others about being happy. So that all is for, and it doesn't sound as bad as it is. It's basically saying, and I've done this too, like I've stayed in situations just not to argue with people. Like I've just been like, yeah, okay, whatever. Don't whatever it, because it's messing with your energy. So, instead of just, giving in not to fight all the time, you really gotta just be like, hey, that's enough. So something's messing with your energy. All right. With that being said, let's see what your message is. I'm ready for spring and summer to come back. Yes, Suzanne. Okay, Josh, there's a silver lining, but if you insist on covering it up, you will only lose yourself in the bulk of it all. Pull in the reins, pull the reins tighter on the few situations that have been ongoing, but you've kind of been putting off or ignoring, and you will see how lighter you will feel. Okay. Hi, Darrow. Question? Okay. There's a question. Is the answer yes too? Okay. The answer to your question is yes, Josh. So I hope that makes sense. The message resonates. Okay. Now we have Petrazi. Erica, are you still here, darling? Then we have Janelle, Pam, Robert Perez, Jen, Fancy with two questions, Lynn and Regina. Yes, Erica's here. Okay, Erica, let's go. What would you like to read for Petrazi? Lucy, right? Fairies for you. Let's see what we got in the fairy realm for you. Okay. Do you want that? No, that one. Okay. This one. Add me to the list. Yes, Daryl, of course. Okay. Let's see what we got for Erica. Okay, Regina. Okay, so the first one you got is the fairies of protection. Protection. The fairies of protections are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Ooh, then you have the light. Light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can permeate the darkness. I'm sorry, penetrate the darkness. So you already have two that talks about shedding love and light on you. Okay. And the last one is music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Ooh. Hi, love. Hey, Andre. Andre, when do you sneak in? All right, let's get a message for Erica, but I'll just we have Erica now. Then I have Janelle, Pam, Robert Perez, Jen, Fancy with 2 questions, Lynn, Regina, Andre. Okay, Lucy, go ahead for Erica, please. Okay, Patrazi. There's a spring that should be added to your step when it comes to diving deeper into your spirituality or your spiritual stuff. You have been trying, and you will most certainly break through with a little more persistence and practice, but don't give up. So, obviously, you've been having some deep questions you've been asking, and maybe even trying to connect maybe with your guides or just more to your spiritual self. And so they see this and they're telling you not to give up. There's a breakthrough coming. So yeah, does Erica have a question for us? Okay, you do have a question. Okay. The answer is yes. No, okay. And the answer is yes. The answer to your question is yes. You're welcome. I hope that made sense to you, sweetheart. And of course, if you ever need any help with some spiritual stuff or protection or anything like that, in my channel, right where all the extra links are, is my Facebook, and you can message me on Messenger. And yeah, there's also an email, but I don't check it too much. But of course, if you only have email, then just come to YouTube and on my latest video, be like, I sent you an email. Can you check it? And then I'll know it's there. So yeah. So that's that. I don't know why I felt like I had to tell you guys that, but that's what I tell you. So if anybody needs something, okay. Foamy rocks. Oh, I totally forgot it was Wednesday. Janelle. Okay. You guys are very welcome. Okay, so here we go. Janelle's next. Now it's Janelle's turn. So let's see what we got for Janelle. What do we want to read? Oh, Janelle's gonna get some animals. Okay. Krista. Why you? Oh, okay. Regina wanted to be last, so I kind of made the list screwy because I had her on and I kept moving her down. You're there though, by the way. Sorry, I didn't read your name out. I don't think because you were under Lynn. This one? Okay. Okay. This one? Okay. Here we go for Janelle. That was fast. They had you all going. What do we have? Lupe? Okay. Janelle. The first one you got is March Forward Fearlessly, which is the Bobcat. Fearless, my heart moves forward into the future. Bobcats are associated with courage, strength, stealth, adaptation, as well as wisdom, power, intuition, and independence. As a guide, they help steer you towards understanding and insight. Right now, you're at a crossroad. You took 2 steps and boom, you're standing in a 3-way junction. You thought you knew where you were going, and now you feel a little lost. Nothing is truly lost. It's only misplaced or just out of sight. Those stealthy socks are always hiding. Have the courage to stick your head in the dryer. Ooh, and then you have the bison, which is the endless journey. As long as I have dreams in my heart, my steps will never stop. Bisons are symbols of abundance, strength, and spiritual connection. As a totem, they teach survival, generosity, and the importance of balance with nature. Matches are just sticks until they are struck. Once ignited, if held, they just go out. If you throw it into a pile of paper, they'll start a raging fire. Don't let things get too far gone. Set boundaries, but don't get overly upset if they're broken or stepped on. Stand your ground, but be calm when doing it. Dig your heels into the dirt. but don't forget to pull them out. Then you have Beyond Ordinary, which is the orangutan. I'm not satisfied with mediocrity. I relentlessly pursue excellence. Orangutans as a spirit animal helps with greater grounding and balance. They are associated with wisdom, patience, and strength. They want to help you express your emotions while urging kindness and balance, which is the key to life. It's like riding a seesaw. One moment you're on the top, the next you're on the bottom. Take the good with the bad, the light with the dark. Just like the seesaw, what goes up must come down. However, once down, there's nowhere else to go but up. Ooh. I like these animal cards. The animal cards are nice because I did the work on like what the animal actually was, but the little message after what the animal helps with are all messages that the spirit guides had given over the years of me doing readings. And I wrote them down to the card they pertain to or to the animal. So yeah, so if they sound familiar, that might have been a reading you got a long time ago. Yeah. So anyway. All right, that's for Janelle. So now let's see what your message is. Go ahead, darling. Okay, Janelle, you feel like you're up, down, and all around lately. It's like being at an amusement park and just relentlessly riding the rides over and over again. It's okay to be out of sorts, but you should really try to work on grounding exercises or grounding crystals or grounding teas. So your message today was to get grounded. um, okay. And you have a message for me, yes? The answer is yes. Okay. So the answer to your question is yes. Hi, Paula. I knew you were here before, but I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for hanging out with us, Paula. Yes, okay. Okay. And I hope that made sense to you. But basically that's a good reading. Being grounded always helps, and balance always helps. And as long as we keep ourselves grounded and we have balance, um, everything goes better. Maybe it's because I'm old. Ooh, freezing. Yes, it is. Okay, who's next? I believe it is Pam. Is Pam still here? My balance sucks. Yeah. Where's Miss Pam? Let me just wait to make sure if Pam is here or not. I hope you're doing well today, Andre. I get it. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Yeah, we're all old. True story. I'm here. There's Pam. Okay, Pam. Let's do it. What shall we read for Pam? Ooh, chips for Pam. Okay, Pam. Chippy, chippy, chippies. Oh, no more came out. So you got 4 chips. Let's see what these chips mean. Okay. So the first one you got is the anchor. The anchor. It's a symbol of steadiness and security in life. Relationships will be long lasting and your material needs will be satisfied for the most part. Oh, can't get better than that. Pam always has good readings, though. Her spirit guides love her. Then you have the key. A truth is revealed, a secret unlocked. Although this may cause just a little upheaval in the short term, it will be worth it in the end. Oh. Then you have the bell. What number is that? 22. The bell. An interesting piece of news is herald. The bell may ring for a marriage, a birth, a job change, or just a change in circumstance. So you have good news coming. Oh, and then you have the button, number 35, the button. A reminder to appreciate the little things in life. Something that may seem insignificant now may prove to be a great boon in the future. Ooh. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well. All right. And let's see what your guide has for you, Pam. Wow, that's lovely. Okay, Pam, the Littles, they called them the Littles. I don't know if you have children, grandchildren. The Littles, it must be children of sort, little children. The Littles are keeping you busy, but don't forget to kick back and have Pam time. We always think in our heads, oh, there's plenty of time for that. But in reality, time has a way of escaping us. So take time for you to do a hobby or to walk with Mother Nature. That's so nice. Mother Nature's giving you permission to walk with her. That's so nice. Okay. And you have a question, I think. Okay. And the answer is okay. And the answer to your question is yes. And I hope that made sense to you, Miss Pam. 3 a.m. there. Oh, Robert. Macaroni and cheese sounds delicious right now. I only had a sandwich today. Probably after this, we'll eat a little something more before I do a crossover. 81 degrees Fahrenheit. It's just starting to warm. 81 degrees. Where are you? I'm moving there. What? We're just going to move right to where Krista lives. No, it's 3 degrees. It's 2 a.m. Oh, okay. That's still late. I think it was like 17 degrees here today or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, just want to make sure. Hey, Jason, darling. Oh, thank you for listening and watching, Jason. Lovely. Tomorrow, I'm really gonna try to do a live stream. Actually, Jen, I would like to, if Eddie has time, I would like Eddie to come up with me. I have an idea that I want to float tomorrow, so I would like him to come up with me. I may need his help though, because I only have a phone. But anyway, maybe he'll be willing to help me. Now, still in. Oh yeah, NH girl. Anyway, Adam was saying something. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I didn't think you had 81 degrees, but oh, Adam has 81 degrees. I'll ask him when he comes down. Thanks, Jen. You love the quizzes? Yeah. Well, I was gonna try to do something else tomorrow. And maybe I don't know how Danny's gonna be feeling, so we could always do quizzes on Saturday. We could do quizzes with Danny. Or if Eddie can't do it tomorrow, maybe we'll switch it up. We'll do it Friday, something of the sort. All right. I think I was just looking for Pam to make sure that made sense to her, but I don't know where she went. I hope that made sense to Miss Pam. And we're moving on to Robert Perez. Is Robert Perez still here? And we have Robert Perez and then Jen. I like the quizzes. Yeah. Yes, it does. Oh, you're welcome, Pam. Yeah, I know the chat is behind all the time, right? It's 20 seconds just on YouTube. And then if you get a little behind, then we're a little behind. We're behind. Lucky Dragon. If you come in the beginning and put your name on the list, you will be first. He's coming now. Okay. Mr. Robert Perez. What are we going to read for now? I don't know that I've read Robert Perez before. So I might have to... No, I don't think so. I've read Daryl, but I have not read Robert. Robert Perez. Okay. We need a... We need a spirit guide for Robert. Do we have one? Say your name again. Okay. But a male. Okay. Fabulous. Oh, don't forget to eat. Okay, Mr. Robert Perez. Let's get out some cards. I'm assuming you want the regular ones to start off with. So you kind of know what they are. Okay. We're going to shuffle. Shuffle for Robert. Oh. Ah! That was a lot of cards. Okay. I have to do that again, but let's keep it on the table. Okay, I'm just divorced and I'm living with my grandkids. You know what? Divorce is crappy. That's one of the reasons I never got married, because I didn't want to have to get divorced. You know, that was just my thing, because my family was like, we don't believe in divorces. So I'm like, well, then I'm not getting married. Then I don't have to worry about it. Okay, here we go. Mr. Robert Perez, we met your spirit guide and they pulled some cards for you, and let's do it. The first card you got is... You want it on this side? Okay. The Five of Swords, which is not by the rules. A plot twist, self-sacrificing, conflict, hostility, defeat, and abuse. Okay. Your next one, I better do the one that came out next, is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. And this is energetic powerhouse. So you're going to have good news, exciting plans, creativity, playful, traveler, childlike, free thinker, lovable, a lovable rogue. Charismatic also. Oh, I like that card. And then your next card is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is a test of faith. Courage, boundaries, grit, determination, faith, endurance, holding the line, persistence, and maintaining. Okay. So let's see what your guide has as a message. And then if you have a question, we'll let you have one yes or no question. So you just think of the question. You don't have to put it in here. And your guide will, you could say it out loud in your house or whatever, but you don't have to put it in here. It could be totally private, and they'll give you a yes or no answer. Okay? All right, darling. What do we got? Robert, there's a home that calls to you and a new situation that will excite you. However, don't put all your eggs into one basket. Try/look into multiple things and do your due diligence of research on them. Believe me when I tell you, even though it doesn't look like it, you're on the right path/journey. Okay, and did he decide he had a question for us? Yes? Okay. And the answer? Oh, you actually got a very big yes. Not a little yes, a big yes on your question. And that was for Robert. I never got married either. Yeah. Yep. With all the horrible people in the world, I figure that, they're going to forgive me for having kids out of wedlock, and not getting married. So I was like, whatever. So, you know. So I just want to make sure that made sense to Robert Perez. If that was your question that you put in there, could you give me a sign if my love is they gave you a big yes to whatever your question was. And so I hope that made sense to Robert. And now we have Jen. He was delighted with your answer. Yeah. The spirit guide give him a big yes. It was like, phew. Like usually they just move it a little, like they, they couldn't be bothered. They already kind of know that I heard them. But this was a big like, woof, yes. I'm here, and Eddie said yes for tomorrow. What time? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what time that is for you. Is that good? Because I like to go after the 21st century suffragettes, and sometimes they go. I'm embarrassed that you're so accurate. I don't know what else to ask. Sorry. It's actually, and I tell everybody this, but it's your spirit guide. Your spirit guide comes and gives me the message, or he gives it to my spirit guide, and my spirit guide translates. But it comes from the guides, so I have nothing to do with it. They pick the cards, they give the message, they give the answers. Yeah. He said that's fine. Okay, great. Oh, so Eddie and I are gonna have some fun tomorrow. So okay. So next we have Jen. Right? Jesus. I forgot. I turned the page and forgot. Yeah. Jen, then Fancy with 2 questions, then Lynn, then Regina, then no. Regina, did you still want last? Lynn, Krista, Andre, and Regina. I think that's the way we're going here. So just let me know. Okay. What cards for Jen? Sorry, Jack. Oh, you're getting fairies too. Okay. Let's see what the Fae folk have to say. Lynn, have a great night, darling. Thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, no. Good night, sweetheart. Oh, you're saying good night to Robert. Robert, have a great night. Not yet, Daryl. You're on the list. We had a lot of people today. Sorry, Daryl. And I lost my list taker because she left early. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Krista, they'll give you the answer as long as they know it. Good night, Robert. Okay, now we have Jen. Oh, which one? Okay. Wrong one. Shuffle again. Okay. Want that one? Brilliant. Here we go for Jen. So your first card is Inspiration. Inspiration. Be prepared, as you will soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, She can call at any time. Oh, nice. Go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune in to the powerful peace of nature. Whatever you are, whatever, oh no, wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. And then you have nature's sign. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continuously. We need only to open our hearts, minds, and ears. Oh. Okay, they told you to go outside and then they told you to listen to nature. So maybe there's a nature being that needs to give you a message or needs to speak with you or is going to help you with something. Okay. Now let's see what they have as a message for you. Okay, Jen. We can only handle so much. The universe gives you what you can handle. However, we tend to add on to the burdens ourselves. Try to slow down just a bit as not to keep getting sick with colds from wearing yourself too thin. So they're saying your energy is low and you are going to keep getting like colds and not feeling well because you wore yourself too thin. Maybe you got to slow down. Alrighty. And let's see if Ms. Jen has a question. Yes. The answer to your question is yes. Okay. I asked one question, but I've given two somehow, so I'll take it. Yes. I don't know. She wrote down you have two questions, so ask two questions, Miss Fancy. Think of him in succession. Okay, this is the first question. This is the second question. So, okay. So next, Fancy, who just has two questions. Then we have Lynn, Krista, Andre, Darrow, Regina. Sounds about right. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Jen. Okay, so Fancy, question number one. Okay. The answer to question 1 is yes. Okay, now we have question 2. Okay. Is the answer to question 2 also yes? Okay. Your first yes was a big yes, and your second one was not as big as a yes. So I can only imagine that there would be circumstances to that second one. But they're both yes to both your questions. Just the first yes was bigger than the second. Just so you know. Can you? Yes, Adam. Oh, thanks. Got it. Okay. You're very welcome. Okay, now one little break. Because I need to stretch or my back will be broken tomorrow. So we're going to stretch. And then we have Lynn. So Lynn is here. I know she is. And Lynn, have I read for you before? I think once, if I'm not mistaken. I have read for Lynn once before. Yes. Okay. I have. Okay. So next is Lynn. Get ready, guys, for Miss Lynn. Okay, let me just put on I don't know, I'll be right back and maybe a song just so I could stretch.
Footsteps echo down the hall. Cold wind whispers through the wall. A flashlight beam dancing nervously. Something stirs. A voice behind us never heard. We carry hope in EMF, chasing signs of what is left in every creek. In every sigh, the dead still walk, they never die. We're ghost hunters in the dark, chasing echoes, chasing sparks, shadows lurking out of sight, calling us into the night. We're the watchers, we're the flame, in the silence speak their name, bound to such a morning light. We're shadows in the night. Grapes crumble without a sound. The past is buried underground, but rest, the souls don't sleep for long. They pull us back where they belong. We speak in static, speak in fear, but every whisper draws us near. Behind the veil, behind the screen, we walk the edge of death and dreams. We're ghost hunters in the dark, chasing echoes, chasing sparks, shadows lurking out of sight, calling us into the night. We're the seekers, we don't run. In the dark we come undone. Truth is hiding in plain sight. No more room for an escape. We're not alone. We never were. The darkness knows. The air still stirs. We're ghost hunters in the dark. Hearts like matches leave a mark. Through the static, through the fright, we walk with shadows in the night. We are haunted, so we hunt. Drawn by echoes, drawn by want. Never ending is the fight with shadows in the night.
Okay, sorry. Let me try to find where the heck this "will be back" is so I can take it off. There we go. And now we're back. Okay. And we're going to do Lynn Jordy. What do you want to read for Lynn? Lynn, you're going to get some animals today. So here we go. Nina, you're now a ninja. Kyle says you're a ninja. That's exactly what Nina is. Yes, Andre, no problem. Okay. Wow, they're just throwing cards at me for you, Lynn. They had an idea and they're sticking to it. Which one? Okay. Here we go. Just a message and one question for me. Okay, Kristen, no problem. Hi, Diane. We're just reading our cards here. Alrighty. So the first one you got is Rise Again, which is the hummingbird. Every fall is for a higher flight. Hummingbirds symbolize staying grounded in the present rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about your future constantly. Many nights and days pass by with us remembering so vividly some days, and others are just a distant memory. Make every day count, for you don't know what tomorrow will be. So do your best today. What you desire will come in time. If you sit worrying about it, our perception of time is then affected, and it feels like the wait is much longer than it really is. Ooh, okay. And then you have Endless Strength, which is this little chameleon here. My strength comes from endless belief, and each step is filled with determination. Chameleons are a symbol of adaptability, transformation, and patience. They teach the need to be flexible and resourceful in life's inconsistencies. Pick a prize. Door number 1 has lemons. In the game of life, there's a lot of lemons. It's what you choose to do with them that will shape your destiny. Make lemonade, trade them for coffee beans, or bake a pie with them. It's really all up to you. The king and queen of the house hold the same power. Know your worth. Now go do something with all those lemons. And then you have the source of courage, which is the polar bear. Each challenge makes us braver, and the flame in my heart never fades. The polar bear represents strength, resilience, adaptability, and the capability to endure hardships. As a spirit animal, they symbolize gratitude and perseverance. Life is bittersweet. Look up and take it for what it is. Fight for the freedom to live a little. You can do it. Life is too short to be distracted by all the insignificant things thrown into our path. Have the courage to throw caution to the wind and enjoy living. So, actually, all your cards told you to, relax and live a little. So, here we go, Lynn. Let's see what your message is. Okay. Yeah, Kyle. No problem. Let me not set myself on fire, though. Well, while we're doing this, let's not set ourselves on fire. Okay. Yeah. Okay. For Lynn, please. Lynn, what a pretty message. Here we go. The current situation is anything but ideal. However, you are strong and exude spiritual power that you exude spiritual power that you always tend to overlook. Maybe put society aside to have a conversation with your soul. It knows so much more than you can ever really imagine. Interesting. Now, do we have a question? Does Lynn have a question for me? You do have a question, Lynn. Okay. Okay, and the answer to your question is yes. And I hope that made sense to you. You're welcome, Lynn. Anytime. Okay. So we had Lynn, and then who was next? Krista. Okay. Krista, then Andre, Daryl, Adam, Regina. Okay. Krista. Oh, okay. Tell me about her spirit guides. Because she wanted to know, is it the same one? So, did I? I might have wrote down more than one name. Um, for Krista? No, I only have one for Krista. You want me to write down another one? Okay. Like that? Okay. I will do so. See? So, Krista, uh, Marbell says she comes for the cookies and coffee. That does not mean there's not more spirits around you. And she had me write down a name of a second one who's a gentleman, um, who they say you kind of know his name, and I guess you connect with him. But Marbell's always there. I should say Marbell. Yeah, Marbell. Um, so, and did you have a yes or no question for me? Hi, Lisa. I hope you're well. Thank you for coming by, Lisa. Okay. Is the answer yes? Okay. So the answer to your yes or no question is yes. Okay. Yes. Yes for Krista. Um, and good for you, Kyle. God bless. I've been sober. Like I didn't really have a drinking problem, but when I was younger, I could drink. But because I worked at bars, so I would knock them down. Like since I stopped working at the bars, I didn't even pick up another drink. Yeah. So like once in a blue moon on my birthday or like a special celebration or somebody's wedding, I'll have a cheers, you know. But yeah, I'm not really a drinker, but funny enough, I used to drink a lot when I wasn't supposed to. I think it's because people tell you, you know, you can't drink until you're 21. I was like, yeah, screw that. So I used to drink a lot when I was younger. And then, like, once I turned 21, it really tapered down because I could do it then legally. And I was like, boring. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Krista, okay, I'll check in within 6 months if it truly was a yes. Okay, Krista, now I'm going to give you a message from Marbell and the gentleman. And do you know the gentleman that I speak of? They say you connect with him and you must know his name, but if you don't and you want to know, you just tell me. And now I'm going to um give you a message. Go ahead, darling. Yes, Krista. Okay, Krista. Okay, you're doing so good. Keep going. We all have your back. This road has been a treacherous, you know what I'm saying, one for sure. But you have handled it like a champ, believe it or not. For all you really need is your own intuition, heart, and soul to guide you in the right direction. Always listen. So always listen to your intuition, your heart, and your soul to gear you towards the right direction. What a nice message. Oh, and how did I spell it? I'm gonna spell it. I'm gonna put your guide's name in the chat. Like that. Like, okay. It's Johnny, but like spelled like this. Johnny. Yeah. So that's your other, that's, so now we know two out of your many guides, I'm sure, because I know you have an animal guide too, but the animal guides don't really come out. They want you to figure them out. So, but yeah, it's a gentleman. Hey, Kevin, how are you, sweetheart? Thanks for coming in. Okay, Andre, and I believe you're next, aren't you? Mr. Andre? Yeah, that was Krista. Then Andre, Daryl, Adam, Regina. Okay, Andre. So for Andre, we need our dice. Here we go. So I hope that made sense to you, Krista, the message. And all. Bruce Springsteen. Eat and then go to bed. Lisa, much love to you. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. Okay. Let's see what your reading is for Andre. Okay. Oh, Andre, you got this one last week too. One of these must be in the air. Okay, this one and number. Okay. Here we go. And then let's get out one of these. Okay. So your first special card is the Capricorn, and the Capricorn is trust your own counsel to take you from the ocean floor to the mountain top. Independent, practical, and responsible. And then your numerology for the day is number 8. And number 8, when you think of number 8, think of I circulate shared resources. It goes with Neptune, Mars, and Scorpio, the number 8. 8 symbolizes the flow of energy and supports prosperity, growth, and abundance. This house of power and authority, and efficiency is best suited for supporting extreme behaviors. Your life will be full of surprises if you reside here. It is considered very special because it symbolizes infinity. However, this is not ideal for like joint families. So this is more for you personally, for your personal growth. That was the 8. The next one you got is the Pisces. And the Pisces is a water sign. When you want to know more about the Pisces, you would look to the King of Cups in the tarot. It goes with the moon and mutable signs. It's ruled by Neptune. The celestial body governs creativity, dreams, and adores exploring their boundless imaginations. Its symbolism of two fish swimming in opposite directions represent the constant division of your attention between fantasy and reality. Neptune's energy of the ocean is magical, mystical, and often scary. When the fog is thick, the horizon is obstructed, and there's no difference between the sea and the sky. And then your last one, which I think you got the last time too. So this is the card you really, really want to pay attention to, because this is 2 weeks in a row. Okay. And this is Jupiter. So Jupiter, if you want to know more about Jupiter, you would look to the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot cards. It stands for bolts, lightning, oaks, eagle, and bulls. It's associated with the principles of growth, expansion, healing, prosperity, good fortune, and miracles. It's the thinking person's planet. As the guardian of the abstract mind, this planet rules higher learning and broader purpose. It's all about miracles and blessings. Okay, it's the natural ruler of Sagittarius. This happy planet takes 12 years to circle the zodiac, which means each sign gets a full year of blessings. All right, and now let's look at the message from your guide. Just keep moving. Yes, Lucky Dragon. That's a good analogy. Always keep moving, especially keep moving forward. Okay, let's see what the message is from Marissa is your guide, right? Okay. Go ahead, darling. Okay, Andre, there's ups and downs and side to sides days. However, you haven't been listening. You have the chance to be more in tune with yourself through creative expression, which you have let fall by the wayside instead of utilizing it. So they want you to really pull out your creative side and do creative things, which they say is really going to help you in the long run. So, I don't know. I don't know if you were doing things and then stopped doing the creative stuff that you like to do on the side. Maybe life gets busy, but they really want you to go back to it, make time for it. Um, make time for your creative side. Okay. And then you have a question, and the answer to your question is yes. Yes? Okay. And the answer to your question is yes. And that was for Andre. And I hope that made sense to you. And then we have Daryl, I believe is next. Thank you everybody for hanging out. 16 of you still. Much love to you. Thank you so much. Okay. That was Andre. We have Daryl, Adam, and Regina. Okay. What shall we read for Daryl? You want me to do what now? Okay. Why? What are we doing? Okay, you want me to... Which one? This one? Okay, with the chips? Okay. All right, wait. They obviously have a very intense message to give you, so I'm going to do how they ask. Okay. Like that? Okay. So here we go. So they wanted to give you the chips, but in context. So we threw them on a board that has like work, home, family, relationships, all that, so that it landed in a place. So this is number 7, and it landed in the home. So prepare for an unannounced visitor in your life. Their presence may be inconvenient, but you will learn a great lesson from them and emerge better. So that's going to be in your home life. It's not going to happen at work. This is your home life. And then you have in your travel, you have number 40, which is the snake. Okay, and you have an unexpected incident will reveal an acquaintance's true nature. For better or worse, you should take heed of it. So if that's in travel, this person is obviously not close to you. And then you have number 15, and this is in family and self. So half, half to do with family, half to do with self. So that's the acorn, number 15. The acorn. Don't worry if your plans seem to be slow to develop. The acorn of your ideas will one day mature into a mighty oak. So this has to do something with your family and yourself. So it's going to be like a cooperative joint thing. Okay. And now, with that being said, let's get you a message. They're making me work a little here for you. And I don't know why that had to be important, but it was. So just remember where they were, I guess. Now we have... Okay. All right. Well, go ahead. No. Oh, Max, you're going to say it? Go ahead. I don't want to get too personal, Daryl, but have you lost somebody close to you lately? Or within the last year, I should say? Because lately to them is a little different than lately to me. But, within the last year, have you lost somebody? Um, Here's the message. There's a journey of discovery on the way. This will bring light to things that have been sitting in the dark. The sheets over the furniture must be lifted in order to start anew. The people that are gone are still lurking in the shadows and watching. Uh-oh. Is it still scrambled? Okay, sorry, is my audio working now? I'm going to wait a second. We can't hear you. Oh, no. Okay, wait, let's check it out here. Let me turn it off here. Wait. What about now? Can you guys hear me now? I changed where the sound was coming. So I'm just waiting because, oh, way better. Okay, so I just changed where, I don't know why the default mic went out. So it's a phone. So now I'm using the speakerphone. Okay, the speakerphone. So, okay. All right, great. Now it's better. Daryl, do you need me to read that again for you? Because I don't know when it went out and I want to make sure that Daryl gets his message. Thank you so much. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Darn phone. Maybe somebody tried to call on Messenger. That's probably what happened. It was the last minute or so of the reading. Okay, so let me just really quick read it again. There's a journey of discovery on the way. Daryl. There's a journey of discovery on the way. This will bring light to things that have been sitting in the dark. The sheets over the furniture must be lifted in order to start anew. The people that are gone are still lurking and watching from the shadows. Okay, so that was your message. So that's why I was asking maybe if you had a death in the family within the last year. Hey, David. Sorry that I missed you, David. Hello. Hey, Tina. Thanks for coming in, sweetheart. You're welcome, Andre. Now let's just see if you have a question for me because your guide is still standing here patiently. So you must have a question. Okay. A great aunt. I thought it was a grandmother because she was older, yes? Okay, the answer to the question is yes. Okay, and the answer to your question is yes. So that aunt, I knew it was a woman and I knew she liked flowered print. And I don't know why she was showing me that, but she wants you to know she's still with you and watching. And obviously, yeah, she was older. So that's why I kind of thought she was the grandma, but I didn't ask any questions. As I was writing, I can see these things, and she liked flower patterns. I guess maybe some of her furniture was flowered pattern. At least her dress was. And then she yeah, so I think that was from her. Because they said recently, but recently to them, their time is different, is usually anywhere within the year. So But yeah, and I don't know what the secret is, but it has something to do with her, I guess, or family, and that's why she was kind of in with this message. Whatever this um discovery is, that's going to bring light to something that's been sitting in the dark. So a secret or a something that's hidden is going to be revealed. So yeah, that was for you. So I hope that made sense to you. And I'm glad you could hear it now. And I'm sorry for the audio problem. Thank you guys for letting me know. So that was Daryl, and now we have Adam and then Regina. So Adam, did I read for Adam before? I think so. Yeah, I did. Now, do we have the same guide coming? Okay, that's fine. Brilliant. Now, what would you like to read for Adam? Ludin, yes. Yeah, 2 times. Yep. As soon as he came with his deep voice, then I realized I knew him. So then I knew I read for you, but which one? These? Okay. Alrighty. All right, Adam, let's see what we got. Ugh. I hate when all the cards fall. Then I gotta bend. Okay. Did you want one of these cards? Because we're gonna have to do that again because they're all mixed up. Oh, you want this one? Oh, well, okay. It was the one on top. Okay. Back to the shuffle. Sorry. Shady, the cards fell. Oh, poor thing. I'm glad she's feeling better now. Cancer really sucks. I had a lot of friends pass from cancer. Which one? Oh, okay. Alrighty, here we go. For Adam. Let's see. What we got. So the first one we got is the 9 of Swords. Which way do you want it? Okay. The 9 of Swords. Emotional anguish. So you have some emotional baggage, past life trauma to heal, intense feeling, an unresolved issue, some regret, and maybe some guilt about a situation. And it has a no on there. So, okay. So if you had a question, the answer is no. It gave you the no in the 9 of Swords. And then you have Judgment. And it's called, this one is Heeding the Call. So you have a new spiritual story, forgiveness, a spiritual awakening on the rise, evolution, a mission, a rebirth, an action, a renewal, and a decision. Okay. And then you have the death card, and that goes along with it because the death card is like throw out the old shit and start a new kind of thing. So, external change. Do you want the internal or the external? Okay, external. External change. Not internal, but external. Beginnings, ending, letting go, a new start, over and out, a total overhaul, an abrupt change, a complete renewal, a breaking up with something. It could be a breakup of a situation or a relationship with a friend or a girlfriend or whatever. So that was your cards. And now let's see what your message is, Adam. Where'd my pen go? Oh. My table's black. The pen is black. I couldn't see it. I thought no was the answer. Sorry. I'm sorry if you wanted a yes on that one, but all right. So now let me just see if there's a little message for you. This was a deep message. Okay, you ready, Adam? Things are not always in the cards for us, even if we want them to be. However, this just means that you were meant for something bigger. You may not think much of it. However, your soul and the universe thinks very highly of it. Okay? That's what your guide had to tell you. So, and I hope that makes sense to you. Oh, there you are, Krista, with your other channel. No, you did not cause any trouble. Okay. That was for Adam. And now we have Miss Regina. And I didn't forget anybody, right? That wanted a reading. Regina. Okay, and what time do we have for Regina in case she fell asleep? 2:50, 25. Okay. Because I'll pin it. What would you like to read for Regina Lalu? Okay, and you guys can still hear me, right? Don't need the mic going out again. 11 people here. 11 people's my lucky number. At one point, we had 23. So thank you to everybody who came by, who had a reading, or just listened to the readings. We appreciate you. And thank you to Kelly. Oh, thank you so much, Adam. Thank you to Kelly and to Fancy for the donations. I appreciate you immensely for the super sticker and donation. Actually, with my YouTube money that I made last month, finally, because it comes like every 2 to 3 months, depending. Um, I bought a new microwave, so because it went to the crapper. Okay, Regina, you have fairies. And let's see what the fairies have to tell you. So the first one you have is solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet time. Okay. Then you have nature's sign. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We only need to open our hearts, mind, and ears. Wow, everybody got like this. I guess because they know what the cards say, but a lot of people got the same kind of cards today with the fairies. And this one is the tree wisdom. This tree, a dryad, will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. So, yeah, a lot of nature things for you, Regina. Oh no, Kevin. I hope they work that out quick. Okay. What message you have for Regina? This is a long one. 1 second. Okay, Regina. Regina, just because it's winter and you're stuck inside more than you would like, that doesn't mean you can't commune with nature. Okay? Even from the window, just listen to the wind's song. Okay? Just because we have less time for fun doesn't mean we can't camp out in our room. Like, actually camp out. Make a fort, lay in it. Really, what you need is a change of scenery. So what they're saying is redecorate your space or even rearrange things in your space to make it look different. And this is going to help with the feelings you're having. So I don't know if you've been a little out of sorts lately, and a lot of people are in the winter. So they're saying that's what you should do to kind of get out of the funk you're in. And I'm assuming you have a question. Does she have a question? Yes. So the answer to your question is yes. So the answer to your question is yes. And that was for Miss Regina. There you go, Regina. I hope that made sense to you. You're here. I'm glad you're here. So just waiting for Regina because she said she was here. So just want to make sure that made sense. And she got it. And I believe we got everybody who wanted one. And at exactly 3 hours. So we did fantabulous. Fantabulous. So tomorrow I'm going to float an idea for Eddie and see if we're going to do something different. I'll message him tomorrow earlier and see if he likes the idea. Otherwise, we'll just do fun and games or something. And Eddie will join me for all that. And then, yeah. So we'll be on tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oops, I didn't even put my book away. Nothing. You're welcome. Ooh. What'd you put in there? A playlist for what? By Lucky Dragon. Really? Better subscribe to you so we can hear the playlist for the Lucky Dragon. Okay. There we go. Leave a hilarious note. Okay. Go to the shorts. Wait, let me just like it so it's on my list. And then I can go back to the chat. Because otherwise, I'll lose what I'm doing. Okay, so definitely go check out the 21st Century link. And then Lucky Dragon put a cool playlist that he put together. And he put that link in there. And if there's anybody else who wants to show us anything, please drop a link. We're happy to check you guys out. Did I do everybody? I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Did we do everybody? If I forgot anybody, please let me know. If I forgot a reading. I think I got everybody, but there was a few people who said during the reading, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And sometimes I forget to write them on the list. So if I forgot you, please let me know. Me, Rosanna. You want a reading, honey? I could do that. I'm sorry, honey. I'm going to give you a message and a yes or no question. You're welcome, Regina. And yes, yeah. Okay. I'm glad that that made sense to you, sweetheart. Um, you didn't forget me. I know. You came in a little later, so I didn't have you on my list, but that's okay. Um, I'll give you a message from your guide, Rosanna. Rosanna, it's Rosie, right? I believe it's is it Rosie? Okay. Go ahead with the message, sweetie. Okay, Rosanna. Rosie says you have a crazy situation that's like just starting. It's barely on your radar, but it will get out of hand really quick if you don't give it attention. Um, but not only that one, be aware and look at every situation that's new that comes up within the next 3 to 4 weeks. Look really carefully so you don't miss anything. So obviously, I don't know if it has to do with paperwork or something. Um, but yeah, make sure you don't miss anything paperwork wise or in the mail or something, because something's gonna come up and basically if you miss it or like you just okay, I'll get to it, it will escalate. So that's what she had for you. Let's see if she has a do you have a yes you have a question for me? Okay, the answer to your question is yes. Yes. There we go. I think we got everybody. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we got everybody. I'm gonna grab a cigarette with you guys. 1 second. I should put the sound off so all you don't hear is the cigarette machine. Okay, back. So, thank you, Regina, for hanging out and waiting till the end. Hey, Brandon. I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. Yeah. So tomorrow, join me at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time after the 21st Century Suffragettes, because we're going to be, Eddie and I are going to be hanging out. I'm not going to give away my secret of what I want to do. So, um, yeah. Uh, so join us. I'm alive. I've been lurking. Well, I'm glad you're alive. And thank you for lurking. Are you with Benny in the bushes? Benny in the bushes. I love you too, honey. And you're ready? Is this situation, did it just start happening? Do you know the situation I'm talking about? I guess so. Um, anyway, I'll be here. Yeah, come and hang out. I don't think really anybody does anything Thursdays, and I know I kind of been missing Thursdays. You know what it is? I was so used to, I like to do things methodically, let's say. So Thursday, it was Mary and I. And since Mary hasn't been here because she's been recovering in the rehab, it's really been throwing me off because Mary and I used to do Thursday. And so, and I had started playing games and stuff to kind of like when we had nothing to do or when she first went in, but um it throws me off because I'm used to doing it with her, whatever. So I like to have somebody with me on Thursday to do whatever we want to do. And then hopefully Danny will be feeling well and we will do Saturday too, and we'll do something exciting on Saturday. So that's my schedule of live streams. I do always have videos. So every Tuesday I do crafting. Um Thursday is a short. I miss Mary too. Thursday is a short, um, an opening. I open something. I open little blind boxes because I love them. I love to be surprised. I'm never surprised anymore. So something about opening the blind boxes I love. Um, Friday is a scary story or just a spooky true story. Um, Saturday is whatever I have day. You only smoke on Wednesdays? There you go. Um, the is whatever I have. Sometimes I try strange foods. Sometimes I'll do a craft. Sometimes I'll do a whole bunch of little tiny openings. Just depends on Saturday is just an up in the air kind of day. And then on Sunday is Sinister Sunday, where right now we're doing a series called Unknown Creatures, where people tell their stories. People from all over the internet tell their stories about things they've come across that they don't even know what the heck it is. And some of them came across it a long time ago, but they still think about it. And now that it's okay to say these things, people won't think you're crazy. More and more people have been telling their stories, and I find them so interesting. So yeah, that's what we've been doing on Sundays. So if you like videos, they're not too long, the stories. I try to make them under 10 minutes so we catch the essence of the story. But I don't make it like incredible. Is that the word? Incredible. So you don't have to, you know, spend a long time, but they are cute. I had a 3-hour conversation with a tree one day. No, seriously. I don't doubt it because there's a lot of um wood elementals. And so, you know, I would assume that's who you were talking to. Probably a wood elemental. and they usually are where trees are or hide in the trees. So I would think that's who you were talking to. So, yeah. So check out the videos because I do work hard on them to try to make them interesting for you guys, especially the story ones. So even if you're not into crafts or trying strange foods, the stories, like I said, not too long. They're all under 10 minutes usually. So, um, yeah, if you'd give them a watch, I would appreciate it. And other than that, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, definitely at the 21st Century Suffragette, but I might see you somewhere else on the tubes, like Trucker John's or I don't know, Hal Sparks. I'm always lurking somewhere, doing something. um, and so I'm sure I'll see you guys on one of those, but I'm gonna leave you because I'm gonna eat something. It was actually a tree in my neighborhood, but a little off the beaten path. Be careful, its bark is worse than its bite. No, I believe you. I have a protector that's a tree elemental, and I saw him way before I knew he was my protector. Actually, somebody even caught, like, my ex was like, "Oh, look, the tree god." He called him the tree god. So that's what I call him now too. I don't know his name. I just call him the tree god or the protector. But the because I think he likes the tree god. But anyway, like my one of my exes was like he could see auras, but he could see the tree god all the time. He's like that god that the tree god is always looking at us, like, not knowing it was the protector. Anyway, and then um but I was doing a live stream, and actually one of the people on the live stream caught a picture of him. Like he showed himself on the live stream, and she snapped the picture, and she got like, a picture of him, which is cool. So I'm gonna see you all tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for coming, guys. I'm leaving you. And yeah, I'll play an outro for you. Actually, on Wednesdays is the only day that I have the different outro. Sorry, Nina. I know you like the other one, but um I don't have that one for my ending for this. So here we go.
Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. We are so glad you came. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Is everyone gone? Huh? Good. Oh my gosh, my cheeks are killing me. I can't keep smiling like this anymore. I'm exhausted. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.